This is Stephen Alexander for another BSFS movie review. Yeah, I got that hidden power, baby. There's a lot of superhero shows and movies out there. American superhero movies, Japanese superhero movies. Now, Nollywood is getting in on the fun. Today, we look at Orishas, the hidden pantheon, and figure out what kind of stereotypical superhero movie it is going to be. The young protagonist's origin story? The war epic? Or the redemption story? Nope. We've got the X-Men 2000 story. Oy vey. So basically, this guy Chike can read minds and stuff. He unexpectedly develops the ability to spot other humans with abilities and receives a vision of two of them in his area of, I don't know, doesn't look like Lagos. Looks more like Toronto? Montreal? A lot of French words on the signs. So anyway, he tracks down one of the newly powered people and finds Maya. After getting wrecked by Maya's storm-based powers, Chike retreats, but Maya contacts him again so she can learn more about her powers. Well, look, you stomped him once already. I'd say you already surpassed the master. Anyway, Maya and Chike are attacked by a bow sniper that looks like an older version of Uryu from Bleach. Chike's data on their powers is stolen, and his ex-girlfriend, forgot her name, she gets her camera wrecked. But she had powers and lost them in a car accident. So they find Maya's sociological history professor, who determines that their powers come from a strange book in West Africa. Together, Maya and the gang face threats from Fear, a group that hunts down unnaturals like them. Can they find the truth about their powers and a way to stop Fear before they run out of X-Men cliches to copy? What did I like about the movie? It's an interesting mix of X-Men and heroes. While the acting isn't top-notch, they convey the seriousness of their scenes pretty well. The one-liners are pretty funny in scenes, the action wasn't too monotonous or predictable, and the conflict wasn't too stereotypical. So yes, it's better than most Nollywood films out there. That's not saying much though. What didn't I like about the story? The ending was a fairly meaningless cliffhanger. I think they could have gone one more hour of filming to end the movie rather than aiming to try to keep fans interested with a contrived sequel hook. The special effects were almost body jumpers level. For a free TV show, that's fine. For a movie people are paying good money for, well, you can rent Avengers for roughly the same price, then you're gonna feel ripped off. The power effects, especially Maya's power effects, were noisy and inconsistent. Also, they didn't give What's-Her-Face her powers back and only showed a brief scene with them. That was another source of disappointment. The lighting and other cinematography wasn't particularly good either. As a very low-budget film, it overperforms, but as a low-budget film, it disappoints. It is a few years old, and since I have seen many other works, I feel my standards are higher now than they were 2 years ago. My recommendation. A middling plot with bad special effects is no way to end the year. However, the Orishas story has some interesting African mythology pasted onto the semi-generic X-Men-ish plot. I give Orishas, the Hidden Pantheon, an Overreach of the Gods score of 3 out of 5 stars. To reach for the stars, you need to stare at the white painting really hard. I recommend this movie for those really into Afrofuturist college-level film class movies and those interested in a more African take on the superhero genre. Also, a quick plug. Celflux #1 is up at their website and on YouTube. It partially relates to the comic, but it isn't essential watching. My only complaint, as my lovely honey pointed out, that the intro was half the video. Anyway, if you like the comic or Trinidad and Tobago Caribbean region animation, check it out. Got any ideas, suggestions, or music for the show? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, if you have God-given powers, you should never read your girlfriend's mind, even if she says she wishes you could. Stay in your seats because next up is Nearly Home. It's nearly a good webcomic.